is going to be a 1-year update on Sylvio. There's a lot to update you guys on, and a lot of good things have come in this year. So if you're ready, let's get into the video. So as you guys know, Sylvio was born premature and was pretty sick when he was born. He had to stay in the NICU. He had been diagnosed with meningitis when he was born. Also some malpractice stuff with my doctor, which I'm not going to get into because it just infuriates my blood and just gets me going. But little backstory, my doctor told me that I was 39 weeks and he ended up scheduling my section too early, but I'm really glad he did because it kind of saved my little boy. So Sylvio is now 1 and he has accomplished so much in this year that he's been alive. So yeah, when Sylvio was born, he was on ventilation, and he needed a lot of help when he was born. He had meningitis, a blood infection, he was dealing with some sugar issues, and that pretty much resolved pretty quickly once we gave him some antibiotics. He finished his antibiotics and we were good to go home. I thought that would be like kind of the end of, the trauma that we dealt with baby Sylvio, but more things had started to arise. You guys had seen this surgery video where Sylvio's testicle was, he had a hernia in his testicle. So when Sylvio was about 6 months, we went back to the doctor and had it reevaluated, and the testicle was there and they did not feel any hernia, so he did not need surgery. The next thing that we had to deal with was Sylvio would fail his hearing test on the left side of his ear, and they pretty much said that he had a 50% chance of hearing, so it was only 50% in this ear, and the other was pretty much perfect. If you guys, I'll kind of keep you in on a little secret, my husband has a lot of hearing issues. He's partially deaf. My husband also had some surgeries when he was little on his ears, and we had been praying all my pregnancy that our little guy would not have it, but unfortunately he does. So Sylvio, when he is 2, so next year, Sylvio will receive his tonsils and his adenoids out and then get tubes in his ears. Sylvio also has a cyst behind his ear. Basically, we had to go for cancer testing at a cancer clinic because it was growing rapidly, and they didn't know that if it was cancerous and how far deep, if it was in the skull or not. Unfortunately, it is inside the skull, the ear canal. It is right behind his ear. Basically, a lot of babies get them. There's nothing that we can do at this point because the damage is already done, basically what the doctors are saying. So we go back when he is 2 again, because putting a baby under the knife is very scary, and with everything that he's already dealt with, the doctor just doesn't want to perform a surgery when he's this little, which healing time and everything, and he can't really exactly tell us that things are hurting. So it still is continuing to grow, but it is benign, so it is not cancerous, which is good to know. I remember getting the news that we needed to go to a cancer clinic. I remember being so shook up, not knowing what to think. I was very traumatized because that's the last thing a mom would want to hear. I'm glad everything worked out in the end. Unfortunately, some parents aren't as lucky as we were. I remember that we didn't post on social media about it because it was really a rough time for our family, because he is our last baby and we just didn't know the answers. But Sylvio's growing at an amazing rate. He's doing fantastic. He is the light of my life. Him and Adeline both mean the world to me, and he loves his sister. He loves everything. He loves our family. He loves his dad. That's his best friend. He's not really a snuggle baby. He doesn't really like to snuggle, only when he's really tired and just wants to go to bed. Recently, he He's in the stage right now where he's been refusing naps for a little bit now, so that's a little bit challenging sometimes, but we just kind of roll with it, and we encourage him to have a nap, because even when he wakes up at 6 a.m. he's awake till about 2. Then by 2 o'clock he's just kind of over it and just wants to go to sleep. When I work days, sometimes I'll come home at 2 and we take a really long nap. Eating wise, he's been doing amazing. He eats pretty much everything that we eat. He is on Homo 3% milk. We cut formula out of his diet when he was around 9 months due to him having some gastrointestinal issues. We thought that he was lactose intolerant there for a little bit. We switched formulas a lot. It was really hard to not have my YouTube and be able to film and upload for you guys, because I knew that was one of the things that I wanted to do around this pregnancy. But everything happens for a reason. I continued to film. I do have some pretty cute clips that I have in a video dropping soon for his first birthday. He can talk like crazy. He's smart as a whip. His favorite word right now is oh shit, or shit, which I think is pretty funny, because I always thought when babies or like little toddlers swear, I thought it was funny. Obviously we tell him no and correct him, but he is a year. He's not gonna exactly know like the difference and knowing that it's a bad word. He can say a handful of words. He is pretty much walking, not fully yet, but he is pretty much there. He walked for the first time last month on his cousin's birthday, and I remember just like sobbing, because I never really got to watch Addie's first steps because she was at a sitter, which was really heartbreaking for me, but this time around I did get to see it, and it was an amazing feeling. So Sylvio has gotten so big. He's thriving like crazy. He's actually a very big boy, and it's beautiful because he's a good mix of me and his dad. I see mostly his dad, but everyone else says he looks identical to me. I don't really see it, aside from, you know, the little things he does sometimes. I just laugh because it does remind me of myself. But yeah, pretty much his favorite food is cheesies. He asks for those every single day, all day long. He'll say cheesy, and you just kind of give it to him. He's not really picky with food. His favorite food right now, vegetables, are peas. He loves his peas way too much. Yeah. He pretty much eats everything that we eat. He is a little bit picky on some foods, but other than that, he's usually pretty good. Loves car rides, loves being in the car, loves going for long drives. His favorite animal right now actually is dinosaurs. It's not an animal, but dinosaurs are his favorite right now. He loves them, and he can roar like a dinosaur, so it kind of makes me laugh. So he'll be like, roar, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I have just recently left him for the first time, so that's been pretty hard, but it's been okay. It's been okay because I've had him home since he was a baby and I wasn't working. He is not in daycare and won't be for a long time once things start to kind of settle down, because I know in our area, pandemic has been super bad. So no daycare, stays home with our families, never slept out before aside from like staying home with his Mima and his Pippi. His best friend is his Pippi as well. They do everything together. He just learned the word uppy, so if you like kind of talk to him, he'll want to be up. Yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I have for you guys. So now I'm going to show you a couple clips of Sylvio. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys Sylvio now. Hello, Syl. He's gotten to be quite the big boy. See, he's walking pretty good. Oh, he found a toy. I wonder if he'll walk to me. Sylv, come see Mom. Come on. Come see Mama. Wow. See, he's still a little wobbly. Come see Mom. Mama, yeah, come on. Mama, yeah. Hi. He just bumped his head, but he's good. Say hi. Block. Can you say block? Sylv, can you say block? Say block. Can you say hi to everyone? Say hi. Say hi, Sylv. Say hi. You big jumpers. You big jumpers. You big jump I told you guys he was so big. You're so happy. You're so happy. You're so happy. Hi, Sylv. Hi. Hi. Is you happy, baby? You happy, baby? Yeah. My. Can you say see you in our next video? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. I hope you guys like this video and the update on Sylvio. Like I said, he's gotten so big and we can't wait to continue to allow you guys to watch him grow. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notifications on because you don't want to miss any of our videos. And I'll see you guys in our next daily video. Good night.